is the oldest one?
Jimmy. I am,
So may I begin?
Yes.
Hey, and then we need the youngest one.
Did it die? Yeah. Okay, yeah, just touch the screen.
What? There you go.
Alright, so now that I got permission from the elders of the room, we'll begin our candle lighting just to start Kwanzaa, and we're going to begin with Trinity to give us the definition of Kwanzaa.
No.
I want to hold it.
No. Come back in here,
Read it
Dublin.
out, because you know I'm recording.
No reason to
You.
Me?
Yes, read.
Oh.
whisper.
Kwanzaa is an annual celebration of African American culture held in the United States from December 26th to January 1st. I don't know that.
Culminating.
Culminating in gift giving and a feast of faith called
Karemu.
Karemu. Yeah.
Karemu ya Imani.
Karemu.
Karemu ya Imani. Kwanzaa was first celebrated in 1966. The holiday was created by the American Black
Separatists.
Mulana Karinge. Celebration of the Kwanzaa holiday has steadily declined as interest in and support of Black separatism has declined in the United States.
In the United States.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Oh. Thank you.
You want to read that?
Because we're not going to have a long celebration. Because me and Misty going elsewhere. All right. Kiwa's going to help me light the candles. I won't go over the whole table setting because I don't want to get everything wrong. I don't want to get anything wrong because I don't have everything right in front of me. But because it's a 7-day celebration, I think it's always important to at least go through the Nguzo Saba, which is the 7 principles. 7 principles are important because it's one for each day. And the thought is on each day we will try to live out that principle in some form or fashion. But the Nguzo Saba is also important because those principles are principles that we can apply to every aspect of our lives, right? And I think that was the reason for Mulana Karenge kind of putting this together as a way to celebrate our culture, but also give us a mind state to go throughout the whole year with, because it goes all the way to January 1st. People make resolutions on January 1st, but I think as you do this as a practice, at least for a week, it becomes something that you can apply to everyday aspects of your lives. So there are 7 candles that represents the Nguzo Saba. The one in the middle, the black one, is the candle of Umoja. Well, I do it like this when I say Umoja. Everybody says it with me. Umoja.
Umoja.
Umoja means unity. Of course, he gave definitions to each one, but just understand a basic understanding of unity is for us to unite, for us to come together. I say often in church that God's miracles happen in our uniting with each other. I think we begin everything by first being able to work with one another. Second day of Kwanzaa and the second principle of Nguzo Saba is Kuji Chagulia.
Kuji Chagulia.
The favorite word of Kwanzaa because it got rhythm. Kujichagulia is simply self-determination. I was speaking today with family that sometimes you have to encourage yourself. Sometimes you have to have a determination within yourself to do the best that you can. Whether it's in gymnastics, or taekwondo, or kung fu.
Thai.
You have to be taekwondo. You have to be the best that you can. Be determined in everything that you do, so that you'll do a good job. Right? No shaking. Ujima.
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 I get Ujima and Nijama flip flop sometimes. I made a flyer. I put the wrong definition under the right word. Ujima is collective work and responsibility, right? Meaning that we are responsible for each other. We work together to cultivate whatever it is that we need to cultivate. My thing for 2020 is to cultivate what's inside the house, the immediate family, right? We like to help each other, but I feel like if it's not healthy in there, it's not going to be healthy going outside. Collective work and responsibility. Another word, whatever work you do, be responsible for it. You know, take care of it. Make sure it's your best. And if something deteriorates with it, go back and cultivate it again. Go back to work on it again. Then there is Ujama.
Ujama.
Ujama is cooperative economics. Doing cooperative economics at my church with Michael Imhotep and Calvin Mann. Calvin Mann created a network called the Business Shower Network. I've created a little network too called the Black Business Detroit. But what we're trying to do is get people to think more economically about, you know, their immediate circle. You know, we are, as African Americans, probably the only race statistically that don't cultivate or support each other economically on a large scale. We'll buy black, well, as soon as we get a chance, we're going to Walmart, everywhere else, you know what I'm saying, dollars, you know, because they're cheaper. My thing is we need to be able to create those things so that we can have a corporate entity, a corporation, where you can actually, where black business is actually being supported by a black supplier. Boom, 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 boom. Nia.
Nia.
Yeah.
Nia is purpose. Everything that you attempt, make sure it has a purpose. I am a pretty anal about a lot of things, and it may sound mean, but I don't mean it mean. My thing is, people come into your life for a reason, and with that thought, I feel like everybody has a purpose for a reason. Now, I'm not saying that, you know, people just are purposeless, but the thing is, I want us to be able to work together. I want to be able to work with you, and you work with me, so that we're doing things with purpose. There's also a, what would you call it? Inspirational quote, or
Right.
yeah, I just leave it at inspirational quote where live on purpose. I think that's very important. You have a purpose. You are important. You should be living. What I mean by living, out there in the world, smiling, participating on purpose with intention. Kaumba.
Kaumba.
Kaumba is creativity. That's actually the gift giving day. Put a funny clip on Facebook about, well, I won't say he was ungrateful, because I don't know if he was ungrateful throughout the beginning, but the kid thought he had a PS4 in the box. His parents gave it to him.
Because he
opened the
failed a
PS4,
grade.
and it was books because he had failed his class. But what I put in there before the video, what I put in the caption is, Kwanzaa actually got a gift giving day. A little bit different from Christmas. Christmas, we break ourselves to give our kids everything they want. In Kaumba, the kids actually supposed to be making things, showing their parents how much they appreciate them, and then presenting them with a gift. But of course, it can just be regular gift giving, just giving things out. But because it's the creative day, we should be at least buying black if we're not making things ourselves to gift out. Last principle is Imani.
Imani.
Understanding that we cannot do anything without faith. We can put a spiritual overtone onto that is step out on faith. Put God first in anything that you do, and let your spirit be the guide that will operate yourself, this body. Right? If you're doing everything with the right spirit and in faith that it will bring the results that you desire, then it will. Right? Positive attitude, positive thinking, positive return. Negative attitude, negative thinking, negative return. So that last day, although it's on a day where everybody make resolutions, I think resolutions may not always have that spiritual connection. We say we're going to do things, a couple weeks later, we fell off the wagon. Put God first, put it in your spirit, have faith that it's going to come to fruition as you would want it to, and I believe it'll always work. Because now you're leading with your spirit. As above, so below. So, Kiva, you gonna help me light the candles? The first day of Kwanzaa is Ujima. So we're gonna, the first day of Kwanzaa is Umoja, unity. So we're gonna light the candle of Umoja. Kiva,
Light it up.
light that black candle, please. Push that button down.
Yeah, slide it back.
There you go. Boom, get it.
How you holding
Yeah.
the top?
Hold the thing and then click it.
Yeah, pull the back, the trigger or the button back.
Okay, go.
There you go.
Thank you.
Black one. This is Umoja, which means unity. There we go.
Umoja.
The second day. We'll turn it this way. Maybe you can get in there a little easier. Is this just the second day?
Yeah,
It is just the second day. We're gonna light the candle
Yeah.
of Kuji Chagalia.
Uji Chagalia.
Cool. Thank you, Kiva.
Thank you.
Good job.
And I have just went out of order. But I'm going to say it's still in divine order. Because now we're getting ready to begin a conversation about how we're going to be more self-determined to do certain things. But where I went out of order is I did not pour a libation inviting our ancestors here. But I'm going to invite them now
Yeah.
so they can listen to us talk. Everybody okay? Everybody think of somebody and say their name. And you're going to pour. And when it drops in there, we're going to say, Ashe. So what I want you to do, I'm going to hold it with you. Just put your hands on the cup. Two hands.
Two hands. Give us scary.
Okay, drop scary on the table.
Give me Gary.
Scary.
Two hands.
Scary.
It's Gary.
Okay.
You start.
For the drop, here we go.
There. That's good. Too much water.
That ain't.
Ashe.
Ashe.
Who's the second youngest? Come on, Avnia.
Come here, Druin. Or Dagan, whatever your name
We didn't
is.
say a name aloud, so just get somebody in your head right now so we can say a name aloud.
Get back here. You sit. Stop. No, we're not until we're done. We're all doing this. So hold Gary.
I want to hold Gary.
She's gonna
Hold it, two
You want to
hands.
hold Gary?
quit talking.
Okay, wait a minute.
Maybe you can say your name.
Everybody got a name?
See. Oh, we're saying it just together.
For
Gracie Glasgow.
County Codes.
Ashe.
Who's next?
This one. I think. How old are you?
9.
Oh, yeah. He's 8.
All right, come here. You're a big boy. I think you can do this. Now look, you're not
You gotta say
pouring it
somebody's
all
name who
in.
you miss.
Pouring the
Couple
drop.
drops.
One
Stick
dribble.
it
Hold up,
in.
wait a
George
minute.
Glasgow.
Druin.
Minute.
You didn't listen.
Hold up. hold
You gotta
two hands.
say a name of somebody that you missed that you wish was here. And then pour it.
Say it first.
Say your name.
My mom.
Okay, pour it in there.
I'm hungry.
Ashe.
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 Good job.
Who's next?
I don't know what to say.
Come on, Trina.
Maybe Trinity yet. Stay over here and wait. And Debbie's next after Trinity. That's somebody you wish was here.
Say the name first, and then. Come on, baby. You can't say it. You know girl my name.
Right in the center. So then,
Anybody else? All right.
Ashe.
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 Thank you.
Stay right here. I said no 3 times.
Who's next?
Delphin.
So you say somebody's name who's not here. Put them in your heart and your mind.
Ashe.
Ashe. Kiba.
Give him a minute. Kiba, who do you
Okay.
miss? Who?
I mean, he said it's toys.
That's okay. Who do you miss? A person.
You gotta say their name first, then you can put a drop.
Hmm.
Who? Wait a minute. Don't put it.
Who do you miss? Pick a name. Say your name.
Kiara Picaco.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, that's little man.
Ashe.
Ashe.
He said I say.
Who else we got?
Except for Ashe.
Me?
That's all the kids.
What's that?
That's all the kids.